Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Waves theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, and we have been discussing about this five-way or possible five-way structure coming down for some time. Then we had another, most likely a five-way structure in here, and then we would be looking for this structure here to end before some kind of pullback before retracement back up to create this larger ABC. For that we have this kind of count in which we don't need that anymore, in which we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. Now the wave 5 here is a bit not really too good of a looking structure, but again I had this as a ABC into wave 1, then wave 2, 3, 4 and 5, creating some kind of a contracting diagonal. We would have this as the overthrow here on this fifth, so this would fit in like that. We also had a Discord member, Jonathan, mentioned that he had a structure like this in which this was the 3 and 4, and this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4 and then this most likely a fifth. Either is complete now or we are just still creating this ABC zigzag coming up and doing something like this. So both these scenarios are still on the table. The structure that I have here for that contracting diagonal would be ending here. I wouldn't really like it if we are going to create another high here. In that case I would most likely going to be going with Jonathan's scenario of that expanding diagonal. Now on 1 hour time frame we can see that we've had these massive divergences playing out for quite some time, and we still haven't had that pullback that we are still expecting on S&P 500 as well. Here we can see that we are starting to look at least chance of breaking down here through these trend lines or these diagonal trend lines. On RSI we are placing these trend lines like so. We have already broken through it, so that would add more confidence that we could be coming down soon. Now what again this can be part of is the higher time frame structure in which not that one is it this one? Yep, that's it, in which we would have this as a five-way move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there was two scenarios we were talking about earlier, which is again W or A, then X or B, and then looking for this to get that last leg in. Again we retraced enough for this to be called an A, B and C, so a flat pattern, not an expander flat, so we wouldn't really expect anything above 1.618 extension here. So if we would be creating this C wave here, we would be creating this as the wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, something like that. Of course we can get all the way up here, and anything around here 25 to 27.5 would be the targets basically if that is to be holding. The other scenario is that we would have this as an ABC into an A wave, then this here is a start of something and not a end of something, so this would be instead an A wave, and then looking for that B wave to happen and then C. Now we have already retraced quite a bit right around the golden pocket, actually hit that on the spot here, and now that B wave again should not be taking out these highs. If it does, then this scenario is no longer valid, because again this is a five-way move, and if it is starting something it can't take out the current highs here. So at least we got some kind of differentiation between these two counts. So in this again we would be expecting something like this and not take out these highs. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, what we would be expecting on both of the counts is this structure over here, this pullback coming down, and then we would be looking for at least one more high here to create a five-way structure, to create this ABC here for this B wave, or the wave 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5. So those are the two different scenarios. But again, I'll talk to you about the long possibilities here most likely tomorrow, but for now I think this area would be the best area to look at for long setups on the upside if you're not willing to take shots here. But that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover on Bitcoin today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Links to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.